When we talk about expressing an addition problem or a subtraction problem in another way using greatest common factor, what we're looking for is a representation of the two numbers that are being added when factoring out something that they have in common. It should be equal to the same amount. So if I look at one like 20 plus 24, first thing I know is that 20 plus 24 is 44. But I'm going to redo this problem where I'm going to factor something out. So I'm going to think about the 20 plus the 24, and I'm going to think about, let me rewrite that, 20 plus 24. So I'm going to rewrite that as 20 plus 24, and let me see, do they have anything that can be factored out of them? Well, I can factor out a 2, and that'll leave me with 10 plus 12. So I know that if I double 10 plus 12, it'll also give me 44. I'm just going to check that. 10 plus 12 is 22. If I double that, that's 44. But I can also factor out another 2, which gives me 5 plus 6, which means if I double it and double it, so let me check this. 5 plus 6 is 11, doubled and doubled again, that's 44. But I can rewrite this as that 5 plus 6 that I just created. 2 times 2 is 4. So if I check this, 5 plus 6 is 11. If I multiply 4, it's 44. All I'm doing is factoring out what they have in common and then multiplying what's left. So if I look at 18 plus 30, I know 18 plus 30 is 48. But what I'm going to try to do is rewrite it in another way. So let me take the 18 plus 30 and factor out what they have in common. Well, they're both even, so I can factor out a 2. So 9 plus 15 is what's left. So if I double 9 plus 15, it's still the same number. But let me see what else they have in common. I think they're both divisible by 3. So that gives me 3 plus 5. So that means that if I take 6 and multiply it by 3 plus 5, it should give me the same answer. So 6 times 3 plus 5 should give me the same amount. Well, 3 plus 5 is 8, and 6 times that is just the same, 48. Why don't you try the next one? Pause it here and do 27 plus 36, but try to write it in another form using greatest common factor. Okay, so if I take 27 plus 36, and if I add those up, I think it ends up being 63. Let me see if they have anything in common. 27 plus 36. So they're not both even, but I'm going to try 3. I think they're both divisible by 3. Gives me 9 plus 12. So 3 times 9 plus 12, that's also 63. But they still have something else in common. They can be divided by 3, and it gives me 3 plus 4. So that means if I multiply 3 and then 3 again and multiply it by 3 plus 4, it should give me the same answer. So my answer here is 9 times that 3 plus 4, because if I factor out a 3 and a 3, 3 times 3 is 9. And our answer is right here.